Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Shrewsbury Biscuit Virtual Market Showcase. I'm laughing because that intro made me jump. I'm the one that pressed play, and it made me jump. It's so loud in my ears.
Well, I was like, I
Well,
was waiting for you. I was like, when the screen popped up just then, I was just sitting here, like, just watching the intro, and I was like, oh no, I'm on screen. I forget we do these live ones.
oh,
I was sitting here before, like, with my hairbrush, going like, make this look better. And I was like, imagine if it just came on. I was just sitting there like, oh.
this is where this pays off, right? Because I don't have to do any of that, right? Welcome to the show, guys. The Virtual Market Showcase. It's a great thing that we do at the Biscuit. We like to get people live on the screen, talk about local independent businesses. And today we've brought in a good friend of ours who came on the show. It was a year ago, right? It was definitely a year ago. And it's Minola Moss, who we know from the parade. How are you, Minola? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. You're okay?
Yeah. It's been a busy week. I've got to say, right, I'm never, ever going to plan the VMS and the open studio sessions on the same weekend ever again. We recorded like 7 shows yesterday. Then we got this today. At this point, I think I'm in overdrive. I kind of like, my body's just taking over. I don't know quite what I'm doing. So you guys will have to help me through this one. So my Facebook message is blowing up. People saying hello. So yeah, Minola Moss. Last year, we spoke to you. You just started your very own eyelash salon in the parade, and you got this together during a pandemic. It was something I thought was very unique to people moving forward, because it's the first time I'd seen someone do something like that. It's been a crazy journey for you, right?
Yeah, it's been super weird actually. Yeah, really weird, but the best thing I've ever done, really.
I'm blown away by just how brilliant you've managed, to be honest, because because I mean I've said like now is the time to start a business, right now, right this moment, because there's potential now, whereas if you had a fully working business, COVID hit, you lost all your money and stuff, like a lot of people, businesses have. It's dangerous, right? So do you feel like you sort of stepped in at the right point, or do you reckon it was a massive hindrance on you?
Do you know what? As much as it was, and how is the most awful time. The renovation of my place was pretty big, so it did give me plenty of time to do that. And obviously, it would have been lost time of trade if I had to close to do all that. So that side, I'm blessed, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it's been hard for all of us.
I think it was last time we had you on, you were still in that kind of like development of your salon stage, and you hadn't fully opened the doors, and now we're having you on again a year later, and you've gone through like your opening. It's like, I watch you on Instagram like a religion. So whenever your story comes up, I'm like, what is she up to? I watch the whole of your process. And you even had it where you've had little pop-ups in there and everything like that. And it's like today there's been an eyelash technician that launched their new salon today. But the difference in theirs to yours is huge, and it's because there's a huge market. Yours is very kind of like, your salon is like, when you look at it, it is bougie, it is luxury.
There's a return of the word bougie, guys. It's back.
No, Buchetto is what I use. Get it right, Whiteley. But it's kind of like luxury, and it's very like it's massive. Like, I don't know whether Chanel vibes is the right word.
Oh, I'll take that.
I mean?
That.
Kind of like that kind of vibes.
Well,
and I'm loving it.
We'll let the guys that are watching right now decide whether there's Chanel vibes here. We've got some pictures of your salon here, and it's a small studio, right? I walked past it so many times.
Yeah.
It's a small space.
Amazing.
But look what this girl has done with this small space. It's fantastic. Look at this. It's beautiful. I think you've done an amazing job with that. And you got your amazing branding up there on the window as well. Fantastic.
And your location, as soon as you walk in, it's right on your right hand side. You see it; it jumps out at you for all the right reasons.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm absolutely loving being in the parade. I was like, a year ago, I had to make the decision whether to open, obviously, in the parade or not. And I have never really even ventured into the parade. But the community, and I just love it. Everyone is so lovely in there. And they egg you on. It's really nice. It's great. I am loving it. Thank you so much, though. That's so kind.
That's the worst thing, is when you giving her like compliments, it's kind of like us on the biscuit, we're like here's compliments. Yeah, it's
Well,
No,
the other thing is, you didn't get to have a massive opening.
I know.
You still haven't had your huge. Are you still going to
No.
do that, even though
Oh
you
my
are
God.
open?
100%. As soon as I get the go ahead, it'll probably be a year, won't it? But yeah, I will be definitely doing that, which I can't wait. I really can't wait to do.
Now, for the listeners that are watching right now, what a contradiction. But anyway, the people that are watching right now, if you're not aware of what happened with Minola, she had a grand opening date. Then it was stopped by COVID, and then COVID went away for a little bit, and they were like, "Oh, we're going to open again." Then she had another opening day, and that went away again. So you've had this ready, steady, stop, reset sort of thing, and it's horrible to see. But I feel you're going to be all right. You've got the drive and the determination there. I think you're
Oh,
great.
thanks.
Okay, so what we do with this show, we usually have 2 guests. We have a bit of a reschedule this morning, but it's fine. So this might be a bit of a shorter show, but we like to segment this into trying finding out about Minola's business, and sort of tell your story. That's what this is for. So what we do is, I will start off with asking you, why start a business of your own? What caused you to do this? Why?
Right. Okay. What caused me? If someone said to me, like, even 5 years ago, you'll be into the beauty industry, I just 100%. It's never been my direction. I used to be in retail. Long story cut short, I ended up working for another lash salon in town. It was going really well. And I just felt like I needed to expand my little wings and try it for myself. I just love, I love like being challenged. I love anything like that. And I just felt so ready. I was really lucky to pick up a clientele, met a lot of lovely ladies, and I just felt really determined to just have my own little lash kingdom, really. So yeah, that's why I'm just so passionate of making women feel so beautiful and giving the best service. And I just felt there was a little bit of a gap at the time. No one was offering that, obviously, like that one-to-one luxury experience, and it's just nice. And I think especially with COVID, for it to be a bit of an escape for women to come in and feel beautiful and relax and kind of forget, dare I say it, the outside world. It's nice.
We've got this portion of a head to show, right?
Yeah.
So you might as well make the most of it.
Exactly. Like your eyes are so emphasised now. So yeah, I remain, fingers crossed, really busy. So yeah.
We have a question in the chat, actually, which you might be able to answer. And Mark Wakely is saying, "Hi all, I'm moving to Shrewsbury later in the year. Is it a good place to for a business network? What do you reckon? Is Shrewsbury the best place? Yeah. Yeah,
it's so supportive. There's so many groups that I'm part of, like local business groups, and it's not just beauty, it's full of so many amazing businesses, and it's just great. It's one of those hype groups, there's lots of them. But yeah, definitely, like, everyone recommends everybody. No, I think it's very close knit in Shrewsbury, and people love a good business, you know.
To follow on from why, Dee's going to ask you,
when did you get the idea to do your lashes? When did it all start?
Oh my God. I've always wanted to train. It's always been something I wanted to do. I followed the big lash artist through very young in my career, a lady that I really inspired by. When? I don't know. It kind of just happened. I'm not going to lie. It just happened. I stumbled across the parade. I mean, I had shared a place with a really good friend of mine who also does lashes in Frankwell, but we just needed more space. So yeah, I don't know when. Honestly, I think the opportunity was there, and it was like now or never. I just had to have this unit, and I saw what it could be, and I just loved it. I hope that's an all right answer.
I hear so many stories of people who like that, going like, well, it kind of wasn't planned, but it worked out. It worked really well.
Yeah. No, I needed slightly bigger premises. It worked really well because I was sharing a room with Meg Lash, and we both, with COVID as well, obviously the 2 meter whatever. So yeah, it worked really well. But no, you know, it was time, I think, to expand, and I think that's it, really. It wasn't planned. I just fell in love with it.
But there are so many things you can do with beauty. You know, there's hair, there's nails, there's all sorts, laser treatment, there's massage, there's also whatever, I don't know. You know, there's millions of things out there you can do. Why specifically eyelashes?
I specifically eyelashes because it's something that I've always had myself. It's something that makes me feel so much better about myself, more confident. And I suppose eyelashes is something that really interests me. I've got a huge passion for, and I am so busy with eyelash extensions. I don't feel like I need to kind of venture out and do other things, but specialising in eyes themselves, especially with the mask wearing, proves to still be really popular. But yeah, I just love it. I love how it makes women feel. I have done some men as well, but yeah, I just love it.
I gotta say, I did see the green ones for St. Patrick's Day, and I was like,
yes.
That's a dare and a half.
Very
Let's
good.
do that.
I think something else that a lot of people forget is that people always gone about like natural beauties and all like this, and not having to wear loads of makeup. The great thing about having eyelash extensions or having your eyelashes permed or tinted is the same as having your eyebrows shaped. It's all about emphasizing what you already have, but then doing it so in the mornings you're not there with your makeup, putting it all on, caking yourself in this. You can be kind of like emphasize what you already have.
Yeah.
And if you want to slightly change your eye shape to give you that confidence, and like you say with masks now, everyone's only really seeing this. Well, with me, with my hair, you're probably only seeing this because my hair's always all over my face. But but it's such a great, easy thing. Like, I know when I used to get mine done, in the mornings it would be so much quicker.
Oh my God, Jan.
It'd be dramatically quicker.
Yeah.
I don't realise how much time I used to spend on just my eyelashes, because you'd be putting mascara on, it'd be up here, it'd be down here. You're going to take the dog for a walk, your eyes streaming, you've got mascara all down here. So it is actually, having eyelashes are brilliant for a person who's active and outdoors, sporty, because you're not going to have all that worry.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what's lovely, is that you can tailor every single lash set to that person. So I've got ladies that come in that they'll say to me, I don't even want to be able to see them. And that's just great, because I'm like, I can do that. And I've got ladies that want to come in and want these beautiful big lashes. So that is what's really nice about it as well.
I mean, you can hear the sort of passion when you talk about this. I mean, I say to you, why eyelashes? You could have gone, well, because Whiteley, just because, right? You know, there are many people that would have just given that answer, but you're not. You give this precise answer. Like, I love this. You know,
I'm so nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. It's the biscuit, man. This is what we do. We're sat here drinking. Actually, what are you drinking?
I want to know, Whiteley, when are you going to go and get your eyelashes done?
Oh yeah, I'd love that.
We've spoken about this.
Here. There's a picture here. These ones here, right? How cool would that look on a Biscuiteer?
Fab.
Those blue ones right there. Maybe.
On a Biscuiteer. No. Whiteley, you're the biscuit guy. If there had to go on anyone,
I'm the biscuit guy.
Has to go on biscuit guy.
We'll see. We'll do it.
We'll see.
We'll see if we can raise some money for charity.
Carpet.
Yeah, let's do it. Love it.
In the chat, guys, if you support me getting blue eyelashes, please throw them in there. I've just put a post up there. If you've got any questions for Minola, please throw them in the comments, and we'll bring it up on screen and we'll ask them. So we've done the why, the when, and how. How do you make an eyelash studio? What kind of hoops do you have to jump through? What kind of red tape do you have to go through?
It's one of those things, like that. I was in that stage of being really busy with my clients, and then trying to make it a full-time business for myself. And I'd never, bought in the stock before. I'd never done all these little things, even down to bills and stuff. It was just one of those things. I thought, God, I'm growing up now. I don't know. It was a lot of planning, a lot of help from friends and family helping me and giving me advice. But just do it. Honestly, just do it. The parades are just amazing. So it's so beautiful in there. And I saw it. There was about 2-3 units available in there, and I just knew that was the one for me.
Oh, nice.
I just knew it. And my mum and my dad thought I was balmy. They just couldn't believe that's what I wanted to do, but they were super supportive. But I don't know.
What do you watch now?
you do know what's happening outside, right? There's a pandemic. And I was just like, do you know what? If I don't do this now, I'll never do it and I'll miss the opportunity. And yeah, I don't know, it's like a little dream come true and a little start of a new journey for me, I guess. I hope that I'm rambling again. But I don't know how. It's a lot of planning, a lot of Pinterest boards. I've undertaken a lot of further like training and to keep up with like lash trends and stuff. I don't know. It's a lot of work, I think, behind the scenes, I guess.
I guess it must have helped that you already had the clientele there. Sorry.
You just mentioned lash trends. What are the lash trends of 2021? Is it staying with like the fox eye, or I got to know these things? You just remind me. I want to ask you this.
Out of the way with your legitimate question, Whiteley. What are the eyelash trends going right now?
I need to know these things.
There's a few. I have noticed ladies are wanting a more natural look because obviously they've got used to, not me, but I've noticed that they've wanted to go a bit more natural, just with like myself, like I'm not really putting makeup on for every day at the moment because we're not going anywhere. So I've noticed ladies are opting for more of like the classics and the lash lift rather than the Russian volume, which are more of a dramatic look. But colour lashes coming in, even with just a little bit on the end, more of a festival look. And there's different curls of lashes, would you believe? It goes on and on and on. So yeah, there's one trending at the moment called the M curl. So I've had to stock up on those. Chocolate brown lashes, they're massive.
Brown lashes. Now, I was looking at brown lashes a couple of weeks ago and I was like, that is just such a good thing. I love having thick lashes, but sometimes when I have like big black lashes, it makes my eyebrows look so pale.
Yeah, I think chocolate brown is a really representative. A lot more like natural, I guess. But yeah, it's just catering for all those different people that want all these different lashes, I guess. But I love it. Come with me for anything. I'll do any colour. I don't mind.
I've got these kind of. I'm cursed. I always say I'm cursed because I do have really long eyelashes for a guy.
Oh God, yeah, I remember you saying.
And they're like llama's eyelashes though. They're like straight, and then they barb at the end. So sometimes it caused me real difficulty. I always carry like tweezers around with me because sometimes I have to like.
No!
I have to.
No. Go and get go and have them like permed. Go and have them permed.
Yeah, go and have a lash lift.
Yeah, have a lash. Go and get her to go and give you a lash lift.
I'll
let you explain.
It's a lash perm, so it basically you can have where it looks like you're wearing mascara and it like will extend your natural lashes, but you could just have it where so that do you have some that point down or go into your eye.
They go down, they're like go in my eye, they're like
they just redirect. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah,
for
they're just redirected in like a more normal person's eyelash direction.
I can do that.
Okay, we'll do that, and then you can throw the blue tint or something. I don't know, but I think it's really interesting.
Big blue wings just on the end.
Yeah, we can do
it
that.
Is really like the fact that these tiny little things that have so many trends, and there's such a discussion point because it is right. I think you've got in at the right time because, like Dee said, there are more salons opening now, so you've got in there at the right time. It's like people know you. You've got a good clientele, so you'll keep that clientele. So you were there first. You got there, so well done.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, like I literally like any salons opening. I think it's fantastic. I really do. The lash community in Shrewsbury are like it's lovely. We're all really supportive of each other. And I can't lash everybody, and I think that's something really important to remember. I'm pretty much fully booked. I'm working a few more extra weekends now, but to fit some new clients in. But no, like it's great. Like the more eyes the better, the more lash girls the better, and the lash community is growing all the time. So yeah, it's nice to see them popping up, and I think it keeps you motivated a bit, that there is new talent coming out all the time, and to keeps you on your toes a bit.
Yeah, it's really nice. I can't remember what question I was going to... Oh, yeah, Dee, what are you drinking, by the way? I see this red stuff you're drinking.
Oh, no. Okay, right. It's a temperature-changing one. So my drink, where it's warm, it's red. I'm drinking it. It's just changing to red, and then the cold bit's going back. No, it's coffee.
Oh, okay.
What I was going to say, eyelash trends. Have you ever seen any that you hate? Like, massive no, not your kind of style. anything you've like seen people do? You remember when there was the eyebrow ones and they made them look like they were braided? And have you ever seen any eyelash ones you like avoid?
I'm open to pretty much anything really. I really, really want to start doing this like competitions that you can do, and they're like all about art. So like it's like they're crazy. I'll have to show you guys some. But no, I mean there's no specific trends that I don't like. I'm trying to hop on the bottom lash trend. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying, but it reminds me kind of a scary doll. So I'm trying to I'm just trying to get like come to terms with it really. But no, there's nothing that I'd say no to. I just love eyelashes, and I like a bit of a challenge.
There's the Marilyn Monroe kind of thing. Is it Monroe kind of look? Where she used to have big eyelashes, and then she used to have just a little bit on her bottom eyelashes here, so it looked like the shadow. And she did it with obviously eyeliner. But imagine if you did it just with a couple of lashes there to give you that shadow to get the Marilyn Monroe look. Sorry, I'm vibing it. Sorry, Whiteley.
No, I'm all for it. It's just a lot of ladies know what they like. They come in and they tell me specifically what they want. So it's like, are you sure you don't want bottom lashes? So my poor mum's been my model throughout lockdown. So she's had pink, blue, green lashes.
I remember pink all the way. Yeah, the pink ones.
There she is.
They're cool though. Look at them.
Yeah, I do. Do you know what? Surprisingly, we both said like, God, mum, you're rocking. They're the chocolate brown lashes. So they're like a black brown. We wouldn't even really know, but especially my mum said for her age as well, she just loves that bit more subtly. So yeah,
those would be amazing for festivals, like you said, festival lashes. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, I was going to say there's somebody in the chat. Mark says that apparently I know too much about this. No, wrong one. Sorry. Working the tech Whiteley. What Mark says, Alex, you seem to know far too much about this. Obviously not, man. Because I'm like, you're gone, and you're gone, and the girls are like, no, don't do
that.
Don't do it.
Does it not really hurt pulling out your own eyelash?
Well,
like eyebrows are bad enough when you have to cut them, but pulling out, no.
Okay, moving on from how. D, you've got
who? So I'm guessing who inspired you? And obviously you've already said about who's encouraged you to do this, like you said about your parents supporting you. But when did you first start? Well, did you see someone do it? Or obviously you said that you used to get yours done.
Yeah, so when I was a lot younger, my mum would go and get her, like before even eyelashes was a thing, really. My mum would go and get her lashes done, and I used to sit there in the corner and then mum was like, oh, I think you should have some. So I loved it. So I'd then go, every 2-3 weeks to go and get mine done. I don't know. I just loved the intricacy of it and just how it can completely transform someone's face. But there was a few ladies that inspired me. An amazing, amazing lady in town called Glenn. She now goes more towards microblading with eyebrows and stuff, but she just helped me no end, and I almost call her like my lash mum, really. She was just fantastic, really, really supportive. But yeah, just looking at Flawless, who now I'm a trainer for, which is like a dream come true. I really just found her like my biggest inspiration. Like 8 years ago, she was lashing from her home, and now she's got this multi-million business internationally. And It's just amazing how, I started off in my mum and dad's conservatory, and now I've got my little place, and God knows where it'll take me. But yeah, it's I don't know. I think there's a number of people who definitely inspired me. But I really wanted that push, and I thrive off just every day. You don't know what's coming, and I just don't know. It's like having my little place. And when I saw Glenn, and I actually worked with Glenn for a while, and she smashed it, and now she's got her own home salon, and it's so beautiful. I don't know. Loads of people, I guess.
Who does your lashes? Because you're so busy doing everyone else's.
Oh yeah,
Who does yours, or do you just not get them done anymore because you're so busy?
No, I know. It's fitting myself in, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
So I used to work with Meg, who I mentioned before, in Frankwell. We had the cutest little salon there, and we actually do each other's And she's actually next door to me in the parade. I couldn't get rid of her. No, I absolutely love Meg to pieces, and it's so nice to have her there as like, you know, like the amount of times we'll go banging on each other's doors like, do you have this? I haven't got any left. And it's just nice. It's really like we're so young still, and it's just nice to have each other there for a bit of support. But yeah, I do hers, she does mine. But yeah, I mean, very often I'll text her the night before saying, Meg, I can't do your lashes. I've got to put this lady in. And yeah, no. Yeah, we're very good. We do each other's lashes at like 10 p.m. at night. So
is there a pressure there to sort of have your eyelashes looking good because you're representing the business sort of thing?
Yes and no. Sometimes I feel guilty that I might have mine done and then I can't get someone else in. It's I'm really bad at saying no, which I'm going to try and get better at. I've just done a booking system online, so hopefully it will stop me saying yes to people so much, because very often I'll still be in on a Friday at like 8, 9 p.m. at night lashing. So yeah, I mean, I don't feel too pressured having my own lashes done, if I'm honest, especially now with everyone a bit more natural in the lash lift. No, I'm not too bad. I'd rather make someone else feel beautiful, I think.
I think for a while I felt like, because in comparison, like, you know, I talk, like my mum always said, oh, your mouth's going to get into trouble, Alexander, you know, and here I am doing this. And like, you know, I do some R-rated raunchy shows as well. And I always used to worry about whether it would affect what I do with the biscuit, because comparisons, right? This is my reputation, so that's why I had to change things up. It's one of those things that the things you do outside of what I'm doing right now may affect the bigger picture. You know, it's constantly on your mind, I reckon. I'm going to move on to this. This is my favorite segment, and that's beep. This is those moments that make you want to just throw in the towel. Those things that have happened that you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't do it. It's too much pressure. Have you got any of these moments? I don't call them mistakes either. If it is a mistake, it's a lesson, right? So, is there anything that's happened this year? Anything big?
Where do I start? Anything that just makes me want to. I think not so much now, but definitely when we had the mask wearing and the visor first came in, and I was steaming up. I always had to do that with my finger to be able to see, and like it's so hard to lash anyway. You know, I think I'm gonna have to wear glasses soon. But yeah, that was. I thought, no, that's it. I can't do it. I'm out. But no, I've got to terms with that quite well. I don't know if there's anything that's made me throw in the towel as much.
I have one of those moments every week, I gotta say.
I'm really lucky. I don't really get cancellations or anything like that, or no shows, because I take deposits and things, so that's not too bad. No, I'm very lucky, and I love what I do. So no, I don't think so. I think it's just I think it's when it's hot outside. You've got your visor on, you've got your mask, and you're just like, oh my god, like steam up. It's like a little steam room under there.
I imagine it was a nightmare during the summer, because everything was sort of open during the summer, wasn't it? You know, it was a bit warm, a bit clammy. You know, yeah, it must have been like hell under there. Because I spoke to Jess from Vanitas as well, and she has like the mask and the visor and stuff. You know, it mustn't be easy.
Yeah,
I couldn't do that.
No, it's mandatory, so we have to get over it. Like, you know, but I think it was just like the new normal. But I suppose like the opening and the closing and not knowing how long we're going to be open for, how that made me want to shut the door and never open it again, to be honest. But no, I'm very grateful for when I'm actually working. So I suppose I'm just trying to take every day as I can.
I gotta say, I'm not just because obviously I follow you on Facebook, and I was very proud to speak to you at the beginning. By the way, when I spoke to you, I was very impressed with our interview, and so like how you hold yourself really, because you didn't just persevere during the lockdown. You went out there and you grew, and you did really well. Like I see your Facebook and your social media, and the people that your peers and the people that you look up to. You really do make that show on your social media. You know, you really do appreciate the people that have inspired you, and I think that will inspire others as well. You know, so like you didn't just go, oh, okay, we'll just get through this. You went, okay, here's a problem. let's find a solution. Let's be happy and promote what we're going to be doing, because that's what you did.
Oh,
It was
that's
really
so
nice to see.
lovely to hear. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried to use this time as much as I can, and 100% I have days where I'm just like, oh no, I don't want to do anything today. But yeah, I've tried to, I've never really believed in online courses, but I've done quite a few of those. Got into contact with a lot of different lash artists, and yeah, I think just built my knowledge of my lash community and grown it really. So yeah, it's been all right. I just can't wait. Fingers crossed for the 12th of April, really. But yeah, my mum always says that I'm always smiling, just floating around. So I suppose, yeah, I try and just be positive all the time. But thank you.
Have you already started taking bookings for the 12th of April onwards, or are you kind of like, now you said you've got your online booking, you're kind of leaving it to that, so you don't upset anyone?
Basically, like Alex mentioned before, Boris let me down 3 times. And I'm just, it was so frustrating. I'm really lucky to have like 80 people plus on my waiting list, and getting all those deposits in. I just feel like, I think we get confirmation on the 5th of April to when I'm able to trade, and I just rather wait for confirmation to trade before I'm taking any deposits or messing people around, and it just saves any confusion, really. So yeah, no, not yet.
I think everyone's doing that as well. It's like my nail girl, my hair girl, they're all like, wait until the 5th, and I'm like, no, let me in now.
I know, that's with my hairdresser. I'm like, I know you're not taking any bookings in, but it's any chance you can just fit me in? She's like, no.
I don't like anyone that cuts my hair for 14 months and then starting to look like it now.
I feel like
bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna have hair down to my be running behind me soon, so I can't wait to have a bit of a pamper and feel a bit normal again.
I gotta say, like, I'm sitting here like smirk. Oh look, I'm fine. But actually, I had my big beard a while ago, and I would have kept it, I think, if I'd have been able to go to Dale and be like, sort my beard out. But obviously, I couldn't because.
Oh.
I really wanted. It was just. Yeah, well, I had my big bushy beard, didn't I? And it was going out of control, and I kept trimming it, and I kept getting it wrong, right? And I was like, I need a professional to do this for me, and obviously, like, all the barbers were closed. So I had Dale Hints on my show. I was like, dude, you're going to have to sort this out as soon as we're open. And he's like, well, maybe soon. That was last year.
Maybe soon.
Maybe soon.
Aww.
Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. So I got rid of it because I can't stand, like I said, right, genuinely spent like an hour getting ready today, nicely trimming the beard, making sure it's shaped, shaving the head. I like to look groomed. And that thing, that monstrous thing was just like, and yeah, so it had to go.
What do you like?
And I'm sure there's going to be like queues around the door when, as soon as the barbers can open, hairdressers, tattoo artists, eyelash specialists, beauticians. Well, this is going to be crazy, right?
Yeah, I 100% agree, and I think so many more people are going to think, do you know what? No, I am going to go and get my lashes done. I am going to go and treat myself more because they've been so deprived for a while. But I think with Shrewsbury being so strong with independence, it's definitely made me shop more local and go independent. Like even this morning, me and my boyfriend, we walked into town and had gone and got breakfast from Ginger and Co, I think it's called. But it just makes, I think people are thinking, no, let's go and support the locals. They're struggling so much. And I do, like, ladies who would come to me for lashes maybe for more occasions, so like weddings or holidays. I think I'm getting messages now like, no, I've been without them for far too long. I want them every 3 weeks. So I think I'm going to be busy.
Well, this is what we do.
Like
what we do.
It's really busy.
It's like you said, people getting their lashes is kind of like a bit like therapy in a way. It's like I don't know whether you have the same thing when you go and get your beard done, but I know when I go see my nail girl, it was like if it goes like 4 or 5 weeks and I haven't seen her, as soon as I see her, it's like we haven't seen each other in months, and we're like catch up on the gossip, and it's a huge you get so connected with the person who does your lashes or your nails or your hair, the trust in them, and you can create this little relationship. And it is a massive, I think it's a massive release when you go and get any of your little pampering done, anything like that.
It is. I do love it. I love
That's individual for everyone, though, isn't it? That's individual. I mean, like, we've talked about this before. When people come to get their eyelashes done, I bet you get people that like to talk and people that don't like to talk.
Don't
right?
like to talk.
I'm a talker, right? I like to talk in general, but you know, back in the day when I get my hair done, I don't really do that much anymore. But like when I did, I wouldn't really like the conversation. It sounds daft, right? But like when I'm in a taxi, I feel like that taxi driver must go through the same conversation over and over and over. And I feel like I'm doing that to the barber. The guy who's doing my hair, I'm kind of like, yo, so you've been busy today? Like, it's just one of those things I just don't think the barber would enjoy.
Oh, no, us women, like, no, ladies, I mean, some appointments are up to 3 hours long, and them ladies, we talk, like, for the whole time. But then again, I do respect the women that just want to come in and just go to sleep, because I don't do a lot of nurses, a lot of mums and ladies that have just been working long hours, and for them to come in and have that rest. So yeah, it's nice, and I respect that. And sometimes I like to personally not talk and just concentrate. So no, it's nice. But it's so like girls coming in and talking about their life, but I tell you what, when we do go back, I don't know what I'm going to go talk about. I can't say what we've been up to.
We've got a hedgehog in the garden.
So yeah.
So D,
I don't know,
you've got this
funny.
one. This one's for you.
Go on.
And that's
Your Eureka moment.
I
When
think
did you
I
have
spelled
your
that wrong, by the
Eureka?
way.
When did you know it was for you?
What's Eureka? When did I know lashes was for me?
No,
Yeah.
that moment
Does that
where
mean?
the light bulb moment,
Yeah,
where everything fits in place. The moment that's like, oh, this is gonna work. This is what I'm gonna do.
I don't know. Light bulb moment. I think so. When I went to the parade, I went and viewed the premises downstairs first, and I knew that's what I was having. I knew I wanted that one downstairs, and that was the move I was going to make. And then I don't know what made me ask, but I said, have you got any other units? And he's like, yeah, I've got some units upstairs. And the only way I can describe it is that I said, he said, oh, right, here's unit 3. And I was like, yeah, I'm having it. Like, I didn't ask any questions regarding rent or like anything. And then I chased, his name's Philip. I chased Philip down the stairs, and I was like, I want it so bad. And he was there like, okay, like send me an email. But I was like, no, I don't know. It was, in regards to my premises, it was like I knew there and then. Luckily it's enabled me to have my own little training academy as well. Like it's a big enough space for me to be able to train. For me, it was just my perfect little space. It had character. It wasn't just 4 white walls. It's an old hospital. It's amazing. It's got all this character and all this history.
With that big window and the glass along the side.
Much
it's very airy. Yeah,
it's beautiful. And I just knew that I needed my name over that shop, and I needed it for me. Like it was like the biggest achievement ever. As mental, my dad was like, "Are you sure?" Yeah, he was like, "I don't know, Minola," and I was like, "No, I just need it, and it's been the best thing. Touch wood. I just need to be open for longer than 2 months now."
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. That's really cool.
Oh god, it is frustrating, but yeah, I think it's just the not knowing at the moment. Like even buying stock, I'm like, how much do I buy in? And I know everyone's the same, but yeah, I just feel like it's gonna boom. Like when we're all open, it really is gonna be so amazing and so busy, and businesses are gonna thrive. But we just need the opportunity, I think.
You mentioned a training academy. So explain about what's that then? Are you training people up to do this year?
Yeah, so basically I mentioned before that one of my inspirations was Flawless Lashes, and about, I think it was 2 years ago now, I became an ambassador for them, and then they approached me in regards to becoming one of their trainers. So I signed, there it's a picture. I signed to last year, and I'm still haven't been able to do any of my trainings yet because of COVID. But yeah, it's something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to be able to teach the art of eyelash extensions. I think I'm quite like a bubbly, talkative, approachable kind of person, and I just felt like I could really, that was like, I think, the next step for me. And I've had so much amazing support from Flawless as well. But yeah, a little training centre where one-to-one, so it's still COVID safe, you know, you're getting all the attention and continued support. But yeah, I just really can't wait to get going, really. I've got a couple of bookings coming up in readiness for them to go back to work. So fingers crossed it's going to go okay. But I think it's just the longer we're closed, the more nervous I am. And I'm questioning myself. Like, I do know enough, don't I? But yeah, no, it's I can't wait to go down more the training road. I've been asked to go and train in London as well, which I'm really excited for, at the end of April. But yeah, I mean, I'd love to like go and train all over the place, and I don't know, it just, who knows.
How do people sign up to be trained by you? Is this done by them or by you? Can you find people to...
So a lot of people just message me through Instagram, if I'm honest. I think I have quite a large following on there, but I'm on the Flawless website as well, where you can see all the different UK trainers, all the international trainers. But usually your followers like can see how you work, and they like your posts, and that's where I get most of my engagement for it, I think. And it's just so nice. Like, I get a lot of messages, them inquiring. I don't know, it's just exciting. I'm really excited to go back and finally train. But
it's
yeah.
so infectious. It's so infectious seeing how excited you are. Which is a great way to lead me on to the final question, and that is the future. What does the future hold for Minola?
The future, hopefully, a continued fully booked Minola. What does the future hold? To my training, I'd like it to be, you know, once or twice a week. I've got these trainings booked. A bigger following for sure. I'm trying to grow my social media, which is something that I've really struggled on, but yeah, I'm trying my best. I don't know what the future holds for me. Yeah, probably to go and be like a head trainer for the UK for Flawless, and just try and be that point of call for them trainers to look up to. But yeah, going down to London more and training in the HQ they've got there. I don't know, and just
is it too early for you to consider being the new Flawless? You know, Minola Moss.
I was going to say this. Yes, I was going to like bringing out your own lashes, your own tools.
It is something that I've thought about. However, I think the reason why I look up to Flawless so much is what I get from them. You know, I get these amazing high quality lashes, and the retention and how well they last, and part of me feels like, if I've already found that, why do I need to bring out my own, if you know what I mean? But it's not, I'm never going to say never. I just don't know if it's something that fits me right now. Yeah, I'm not sure. I definitely would like to bring something out. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I just at the moment feel really confident in Flawless products, so that's something that I like using. And I think a lot of ladies, when they see that name, that they know a good quality luxury lashes. So yeah.
Well, Minola, I love chatting to you all the time. You really are infectious, honestly. I remember the first time a year ago, I was like, oh my god, how am I going to do a podcast about eyelashes? What am I? But, do you remember? Do you remember this? The build up to that?
I do.
Yeah. It was terrible, because you were so worried. Like, what are we going to talk about with her? And I was like, you've got me. And I love stuff like this.
Yeah, you were so excited, and I just remember Alex being like, "So, what are they? How long does it take to do a set?" It made me laugh. Yeah,
but I'm really grateful for
me here. Really grateful.
I feel like the whole point of these VMS sessions that we do at the Biscuit is to illustrate the sort of passion behind what you're doing right now. This is what, when you support a local independent trader like yourself, this is what you're funding. Okay, you're funding this inspiration, this idea, this passion, and it spills out, and it is infectious, and it could help. I feel like your story could help others, because they'd be like, Minola did it. Look how great she's doing. I want a slice of that pie, And it does happen. It does happen. And Shrewsbury is such a close knit community when it comes to businesses. I mean, Hannah, who we had on the last VMS from Cafe on the Cop. I was like, Minola forgot it was her birthday, because you weren't meant to be on the last one, but you forgot it was your birthday weekend. You're like, oh, sorry, Alex, I completely forgot it was my birthday. And I was like, oh my god.
I know what day it is. No, yeah, sorry about that. I forgot it was my birthday.
This is a funny comment from Madame Lama's Flower Bar. She says, "You're right, Alex." She meant to write Minola, but she wrote Minions. Happiness is so infectious. Such a gorgeous girl.
I love Minions.
Thank you, Amy.
Love you, Amy.
Yeah, she's great. She's great. I love Shrewsbury for what it is. Anyway, my story about Hannah. Hannah was like, I was like, I'm really sorry. We had a guest, Minola. She forgot it was her birthday. Can you any chance you want to come on the show? She was like, oh, I'm making a cake for her. I was like, really?
Yeah. So at least she didn't forget my birthday. Thank you, Hannah.
How was the cake?
Oh my gosh! I'll have to show you a picture. It was humongous. I've never had a cake like this before. And bless my mum. She approached Hannah. I think she just wanted to try and make a COVID birthday somewhat a bit normal. And yeah, Hannah completely exceeded all my expectations and more. I've never seen a black cake before. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Amy's back in the chat. She says, sorry, Minola. No, that's hilarious, Amy. We love that. We're keeping it on the show.
Love
right, guys,
Amy.
She's amazing. She's welcome on any time. I told her that. If you guys want to get your eyelashes done, guys or gals, right, look for the Minola Moss Lash Boutique logo right there. Go in the parade, take a look. Where else can people follow you, Minola? Where can they get in touch?
Facebook, Instagram, and then you can. I've got an email as well, so you can email me. But yeah, either I don't have a website at the moment. Hopefully soon, the next few months, I'll have a website. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty fully booked, so get in there quick.
Well, if you're after a website, maybe we can help, Minola, because
here we go.
We have a website. It's the shrewsburybiscuitpodcast.co.uk. And that's made for us by Web Orchard. So if you're looking for a website, make sure you check out Web Orchard. They're just behind me there on the board as well. Pete White is amazing. He's made me podcasts for both the Shrewsbury Biscuit and for USUC, the other network I have. And they're both stunning, I've got to say. So if you do need a website, go and check out Web Orchard.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. There you go, Pete. That'll be a $5. Thank you.
I'm proud.
For a pint. Minola, you're always great to talk to. Thank you so much for coming on. I know it's a beautiful day outside.
I ramble.
It's not ramble.
No,
it's not rambling at all. No.
Oh, I do ramble. Don't lie. I do ramble.
Have you got anything to add, Dee, before we get out of here?
No, but I was going to say, good luck on the 12th, because you're going to be so busy. You're never going to have a free day. You're going to miss lockdown.
I know. Thank you so much. I just want to say a massive thank you for letting me come back on here. You guys really do an amazing job of supporting and promoting all these local businesses. And honestly, I can't shout out about you more. And hopefully when I have this bloody opening party, you'll be there, because honestly, I'm so grateful. I can't believe it's been a year since I came into your little studio then. I was so nervous then, but you guys honestly make me feel so at ease, so relaxed. So thank you.
Oh, that's really nice. Thank you.
Aww.
I'm the same as you. Compliments. Thanks. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really do. You're awesome. And also as well, before I get out of here, I'm going to do this gross, disgusting thing that I've been doing at the end of the show. We're now a registered CIC. We're a business, and we're after a bit of funding so that we can keep the show sustainable and improve the show. So we are after sponsors. Any businesses do want to come on the show, it's disgusting. I hate this. I'm really sorry, but we have to do. If you do want to sponsor us, and you want to, there's some blank spaces here that you'll see at the bottom of the screen. If you want your business displayed there, get in touch with us via the website or by our email address, which is shrewsburybiscuitpodcast@gmail.com, and we can speak to you, and we can do that. It'd be great. Anyway, let's get out of here. This has been an amazing show. Thank you, guys, and we will catch you in 2 weeks' time. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.